He's on the run.
I'm not CIA! My van has cats on it!
Look at you. You think a hat's gonna make you blend in?
We have mercenaries, feds, the CIA, and all after this thing. We still don't know why.
When he woke up, he found himself locked to the bed. In the two cages next to him were the strangers he'd met that day. They were slightly better off than Jack. Their hands and feet weren't shackled. That was because Jack was the strongest of the three. The three of them recounted what had happened to them. Only then did they realize they'd all been knocked unconscious with tranquilizer guns by men in black before being brought here. Jack carefully surveyed his surroundings. From what he saw, he deduced that the kidnappers were likely the CIA. He'd dealt with people like this far too many times. Just then, a group of men in black approached. Jack was once again given special treatment. A tranquilizer gun was pressed against his neck. He was then fitted with new handcuffs and leg irons. Immediately afterward, he was taken alone into an interrogation room. They had thoroughly investigated Jack's background and even produced his passport. They had locked Jack up here solely for the mysterious USB drive. They threatened to kill the people outside unless he handed it over, so Jack had no choice but to agree.
Okay, what?
I'll answer your questions.
That's better. Where's the drive that Anna Merrick gave to you on the train?
Suddenly sprang into action and subdued everyone in the interrogation room. He then made his way to the main hall, but instead of helping his two friends, he walked straight toward the exit. Jack went out into the courtyard. He found a jack in the trunk of a car. Then he returned to the house. He didn't want to waste time looking for a key, so he had no choice but to use the jack to pry open the iron bars of the cell and free them. The moment the three of them ran out into the courtyard, they saw more cars arriving. They had no choice but to run back into the house. The three searched the storage room for an exit. Finally, they escaped through the back door, but as soon as they ran out onto the street, they were spotted by a car carrying men in black. In a panic, they had no choice but to dash into an alley. Just as they were about to be caught, a car suddenly appeared at the entrance to the alley. The stranger inside motioned for them to get in the car immediately. The three had no choice but to get in. The driver took them to his secret hideout. Jack discovered that this house was actually right next to a CIA black site. It turned out that the person who rescued them was an online journalist. He had been stationed right next to the secret detention center, monitoring it day and night. His goal was to dig up some explosive information on the CIA. Yesterday, he saw Jack and the others being taken inside, so he waited specifically for an opportunity to rescue them. Now the trio had successfully escaped. They decided to continue their investigation. They decided to split up. Jack headed to Washington to find that key figure, Congressman Sampson.
Start looking for a new place to live.